Morning. Right. I've had a couple of people mention different things on the group, in the group even, about body fat and what's the best way to test it and what different methods are going to get the most accurate readings. And I've had a big thing with my clients. Yes, it's a good marker on how to actually get things and see the progress and see things like that. But a lot of you guys are looking for performance, right? And yes, there's different ways of measuring your body fat which could be more accurate than others. Like, you've got your handheld ones, you've got your DEXA scans, you've got loads of ones where you jump on the scales and different body fat caliper ones, but they all have their benefits, they all have their drawbacks and things. So what we've actually you'd have to look at is, are you then going to measure your body fat at exactly the same time after having exactly the same amount of training and exactly the same amount of water, or exactly the same toilet stops, with exactly the same person doing exactly the same measurements with exactly the same pressure? So it's a hell of a lot of variables to actually get right. So at the end of the day, even when I was doing my bodybuilding competitions, and you're judged on your physique, on how you look like, there's no need to even know your body fat percentage. One person could look at it, it could actually psychologically be really bad for you, because it could be a detriment to your goals, because you think, oh, I'm going to jump on stage 2 weeks before your show. You get on stage, the general consensus is you should be 4, 5, 6% body fat, which is bloody low, and to be fair, a lot of competitors don't get to that low. And you jump on the scales and you're like 12%, and you think, shit, I've just dieted for so long, I'm shredded. I look completely shredded. My abs are out, my veins are popping out, but the scales are saying I'm fat. So psychologically, you just go and you drop, and your brain goes, and you don't want to do it anymore. Also, if a guy wins Kona, world champion Ironman, and is 10% body fat, guy wins Kona, world champion Ironman, and is 15% body fat, what the hell difference does it make? He's still a world champion. And people say, yeah, one looks better and something like that, but the aim is to actually perform, isn't it? So that guy's performed better, so wouldn't the better one be, say that 15% one had 1, 2, 3 minutes off that 10% one's time, would that not be better? So yes, it's going to make a difference on your weight overall, on the pressure on the joints and your health. And if you go too low, you could then not be able to function hormonally because your body fat is too low, and you're not going to have enough internal visceral fat to actually let your hormones and let your body, let your internal organs actually work properly. So, so that's what I just wanted to get across. And Dexter wouldn't shut up today, so he's had to sit on my lap and gets away with murder, as I think anyone would if they looked like that.